Hey YouTube. So I have a pretty big beef with Reddit. I have noticed that there is a lot of moderator corruption in multiple subs. The r/threadis sub that I used to post helpful things to, the moderators have taken to deriding every helpful thing that I post, telling everyone that I'm a nobody and not to be listened to, and downvoting everything. And if you've ever watched an arthritis video by me on here, you've probably came here through Reddit. So, only recently let me tell you the backstory. I started this website called Regenerative Times where I was highlighting clinical research being done on stem cells, growth factors, DNA editing, etc. Basically, the future of medicine. I decided that a good place to promote this was to post in a lot of different subs, and I don't have ads on my website, and I don't have a profit model. So this reason for me posting this information is to benefit humanity. It's a side project of mine. I get nothing out of it other than satisfaction knowing that I helped somebody. But I encountered an amazing amount of pushback on Reddit in a couple different subs, which looked like they were there to help people, but definitely were not. In arthritis, I've had my posts removed for talking about research that about regenerating cartilage. Recently, I was trying to network with people who are interested in research to work with me on a new project, which is currently unnamed, but it's a website about arthritis research. There was no comment made on my removal. I just know that it continuously got downrated on there. So basically I know that they're corrupt. And then r/depression, I posted my videos about beef liver and the subsequent ones about taking supplements and how it can benefit depression. That was also deleted, and I talked with the moderator and they said it's not acceptable to post things like that. Why would you even run a sub about depression if not helping other people get out of it isn't allowed? It's just insane. And this has been like a thread on Reddit where if you want to be helpful and positive, that's not allowed. It's not ever in the rules of the sub, but it's kind of a hidden rule, and it's interesting because I see other people try to do the same thing and have their posts removed as well. So I'm quite sure that there is something really shady going on Reddit. I do know that the e-bikes Reddit is ran by Lunicycle, and so they have sort of, I don't know how they got to become moderators of it, but they sort of down talk anything not relating to products that they sell. So that's another corrupt sub. I just don't know how many of these subreddits are like that, but it's just absolutely nasty. I think I'm going to stop using Reddit because it has been the source of a lot of discouragement for me in my passion projects. And if you came here to watch me in my videos and you came from Reddit, I would suggest that you just take an eye and watch how certain threads go when people try to say something new or different. You might also discover that there is some kind of corruption or something going on over there. I think I'm going to be closing my Reddit account. I'm just tired of asking for help and not getting it, and providing help and being discouraged from doing so, and being deleted and downvoted for doing so. I feel like we really need some alternate social media platforms because these big sites are not benefiting us anymore. If it's not censorship from the platform itself, it's from people who have some kind of weird bias. Right now, I run an electric bike forum, and I also spend a lot of time on MeWe. MeWe has been a pretty good alternative to Facebook so far, but it's an upstart social media site, so it's a little clunky. If you value freedom of speech, it would be a really good place to go. Our forum, if you ever want to talk about e-bikes, Endless Sphere, is also about as free speech as we can possibly get. That's another free speech zone where We're not going to censor you because you like one company more than the other. In general, I think if people need to fight censorship and shit like this. Otherwise, we're going to lose the internet to corporations and government interests and things like that. And if we keep supporting these big sites and let them abuse us, we've lost it. We're going to have to find a new medium to communicate that isn't corrupt, that doesn't have centralized power and control in it. I can't encourage you enough to do that. And also, companies that do things like what Amazon did to Parler, we need to stop giving them money. I personally closed my Amazon account of 12 years and said I'm never buying anything from you again, just the other day. And then I've also closed my Amazon web hosting accounts for not only myself but for a couple other people under the justification that you are going to get a better value on some other service. And so far so good. I found that Vulture and DigitalOcean are fairly decent alternatives for web hosting and provide probably about 2 to 3 times the value. So I don't really know how it is that Amazon is like the mainstream choice anymore. It's probably just name brand recognition and people being lazy. That's the same reason that they got something like 50% of online commerce share, is just people just wanted to go to one place and not shop around. You should be voting with your dollars and your feet and every action you take for a better world. And I really, man, we just have to reject these sites and stop playing by their terms if they're going to abuse us like this. Oh my God, I'm so frustrated. Anyway, if I spoke to you in any of this and you're interested in research on alternative health, especially arthritis, and you want to start something where you can reach people, unfortunately a lot of the venues are getting closed, like Knee Guru, that forum. I'm somewhat in contact with the owner of it, and she is in the process of selling it off, so we don't know where that's going to go. So essentially we don't have a place to talk about how to deal with and fix orthopedic issues that isn't heavily censored or moderated by people with certain interests. Something like that needs to get started, and I am happy to start it. If you find yourself passionate about highlighting research and the future of medicine, please reach out to me. I would like to work with you in some capacity, whether you be a webmaster, a writer, someone in the industry. Please reach out. I started Regenerative Times a long time ago, and it was a flop. I don't know why. I couldn't find people to work on that either, but I'm open to people who are interested in writing about regenerative medicine as well. So please reach out to me, and please stop using these platforms that are against your own interest. All right, bye.